Hi, everybody. Trial Tuesday once again. We're coming off the holidays, and you know what? We spent a lot of time with loved ones, and it's important to make sure our relatives are being cared for properly all year round. And David Aylor joins us with warning signs right now of abuse or neglect in hospitals or assisted living facilities. A sad but important topic to discuss. So, as always, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And, you know, a sad topic, but it is a good point coming off the holidays. I know, I have a family member that's in an assisted living home.
Right.
And, you worry. How do you know that person's being treated, as they should be?
Yeah, unfortunately, most assisted living places and also home health care where the individuals come to the house to help people that need the assistance during the day are very well checked, and most of the time you're not going to run across these problems. However, unfortunately, they're out there more than you think. With the assisted living facilities, you see a number of different things, including actual physical abuse, but sometimes it's not so much the things that you're going to really notice just if you went in there for a short visit. We see things like medicine being either not taken at all and not provided to them, or sometimes the wrong medicine being provided. And that can cause so many problems for people that are so dependent due to whatever medical circumstances they're under. And then also with the home health care, we see things such as just neglect. You don't see that so often in the assisted living facility simply because you have a lot of people coming in, but looking for bed sores, things like that, whether it be in an assisted living facility or at the person's home. Sometimes with the home health care situations, you have different individuals that come in and out of the house. And so what I always tell people is to make sure you look around the house, checking on the different valuables that someone may have. You'd be surprised some things that will start to go missing. The person who lives in the home obviously isn't in a condition to check around, and you may not be paying attention, particularly if you just come in for a weekend or a night or whatever it may be. So there's a number of things that you really need to look at, but the biggest thing is making sure you're consistent with someone going to check on these people.
So you said a lot of the signs, we might not pick up on because it's such a, brief time that you're in there visiting this person. Are there any really red flags, though, that we could be alert? If I'm going to visit, a grandfather, are there 3 specific things, for example, I should check out, or are they not that standard?
First of all, of course, you want to make sure that you check out the place that you're sending or the company that you use for them to come to their home. Looking for reviews, different things like that. Just because they've been checked out and are licensed doesn't mean they're a reputable company, and that's true in every field. Beyond that, you want to try to have as much conversation and notice certain things. Sometimes I know people will, they'll put pieces of trash or something out in the home seat and then come back a week later, it's still sitting there.
That's
right.
Smart.
And then if it's at your home, similar to, nanny cams, you do see people that will put cameras in, and that unfortunately will also catch some abuse. But really a lot of it is embedded within the fact that some of these individuals are getting taken advantage of because people aren't paying attention.
Okay, so check everything up front and then pay attention. What action items can I take? I know my grandmother had at-home care, and we're sick about it, but all of her jewelry was stolen.
Right.
I think it was, by whoever was taking care of her. If something were to happen, or if I think someone's being abused, can I contact you? Like, what do I do?
Well, there's 2 really avenues. One, if you have something that's of the criminal, element, meaning that they're being physically abused or something like that is being stolen, you want to contact the police. But absolutely contacting an attorney to try to look into it. Sometimes this was worth the investigation. You'll start to find out when you subpoena things through civil litigation that may be records related to when the bed's being changed, the medicine that's being given. They're all made up, and it can be lies. So it can be a really scary situation, unfortunately.
Is this going to become more of a problem as the baby boomers continue to age and go and...
Absolutely. It's going to continue to be a problem, unfortunately, because you're going to have so many more people that are going to be going in these type of facilities, are going to have the home health care assistance. And, the life for everyone else, the younger people is so busy with their own children, their jobs and things like that. And when that door opens for someone to be taken advantage of, unfortunately, it's too often that they do.
So if I have someone who's kind of borderline right now and may, in the next few years, need to go into assisted living or have at-home health care, what's the step I should take right now?
The first step is start to researching, and then also not just researching from what they provide you through their website or their literature, but try to talk to some people that have loved ones there or have in the past, getting the actual testimony for someone. And also you want to make sure that the type of issues that your loved one may have is something that that facility can actually handle. Or if, you're having it taken care of in your home, you want to make sure a trained individual is coming. Sometimes you'll see where you're getting billed for, maybe a nurse, and a nurse is not actually the person who's coming to the house, and that can also be an issue.
All right, David Aylor, always a pleasure.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so much
me.
for joining us, and stay with us. Much more right here on Low Country Live after the break.
Trial Tuesday, brought to you by attorney David Aylor.